Hello everyone, I'm Okidoku, and we are going to be playing some Alchemy Factory. So let's go new game. And oh wait, gotta capitalize. Yeah, standard mode. And let's get into it. So we're going to start by just skipping the tutorials. Apologies to anyone who's not played the game before, but full disclosure, I have. I've never got to the very end. I get so far and then I just kind of burn out, and which is kind of one of the reasons why I'm actually gonna start this YouTubing thing, or trying to. It's gonna be partly to try and push myself a bit to actually complete certain games that I never do, but also just a little hobby, just something to do. Which, again, the keyword is going to be, especially for the foreseeable future, is the word I've just said, hobby, which I've tried YouTubing before, but I sort of burn out because I'm trying to follow the standards of, like, quote unquote professional YouTubers, or ones who are like really trying to make it a career, which, don't get me wrong, would be nice for me, but for the time being I'm just going to treat it like a hobby. Episodes come out when they come out, it's at whatever quality it is. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to throw out shit, but if you want to see the channel improve, be sure to like and subscribe, that sort of thing, because that'll give me more incentive to actually, you know, put time and money into the channel to help it grow. Yeah, so we're just gonna forget to buy 3 logs for that one, and then we're gonna place those there. Right, so yeah, so for those who don't know, this is Alchemy Factory, as I said before, where you just run in a little alchemy shop. It's an automation game, so it's all about setting up your conveyor network systems and item productions to eventually the shop will effectively be self-running. For the time being, it's far from that, and we get to build it up. So, you know what, I think for the time being it would be helpful to... I can't think of what else, anything else to say. I'm sure it'll come to me, I'm sure I'll repeat things I've said already. Let's just get these exclamation points gone because they annoy me so much. What the hell am I doing with my life? Right, there we go. I do like to sort of get the shop to a decent place before I move on, rather than rushing things. We're just going to take his time in each level, make sure we're at a comfortable place. Oh, hello. So as long as we can keep the shelves full and earn enough, which we very much are, let's progress on, because there's no point hanging around in level 1, I will admit. So now level 2, we are going to advance a fair bit. Again, let's get rid of those. Right, so we can make the stone crusher. Let upgrades. Now, what do we do? What do we do? We could go, somebody's waiting. I forgot. Don't pause in menus. Right, and stone crushers. We're going to need a lot of those. So, again, these, especially the early game ones, these are things that I have already sort of done the math on. Done the maths on before. So I sort of already know what I need to set up for proper efficiency. Now, I also want to say, don't expect every episode to be this. Obviously, I won't play this without recording it, but I'm not going to be exclusively like an automation game channel. It's just going to be vibes, whatever I feel like. As I said, I'm not pushing for a successful channel. I just want to have some fun in a sort of creative way. Right, so need to. I think the first thing we're going to do is, because we're going to need more money, so if we get customers to buy them all, that'll definitely help. Right, so what am I doing? Well, I've kind of screwed myself over here, haven't I? Right, you want some gears, don't you? Let's see it with some gear. That it? 4 gear. Get out. Ah, back again, are we? I knew 4 wouldn't be enough for you. That's more like it. Right, can we actually afford to... Yes, we can. So we'll get small wooden gears up and running next. Once we can afford to, I didn't really think and set it up wrong. So now we're gonna get rid of those, and we need one which we won't set those up yet because we can do it a quicker way once we've unlocked the small gears. Right, so we can set this up and that there, and then we just click that and we can copy it. And oh, what am I doing? There we go. So do that, select them both, and then 4, 6. But I don't like positioning them, so we're gonna cut them and move them. We're gonna scooch them to here. And then we're gonna get rid of those. Okay, I'm coming. So that. No. That can go to that. They can go to that. And they can go to that. And then what we can do is... I haven't unlocked it yet. So we can do that. And just spun out. Nope. Ah. Soon we shall have small wooden gears up and running. To do as well, I've messed up these conveyor belts. So as you can see, we're bottlenecking with the conveyor belt because we're producing 90 small gears a minute, but as conveyors only move at 60 a minute, so we're gonna, I said, we're gonna get rid of those, get rid of that, and we're gonna put a larger chest there, and oh no, that planks. There we go. Yeah, I should also state, if you're looking for if you're expecting a gameplay that's absolutely out of this world, blown away skillful, then go somewhere else. It's not me. Also, if you want funny commentary, go somewhere else. If you want someone interesting, go. Just, why are you here? Leave. I have nothing to offer. Unless, of course, you just want to see somebody fumble about. And be an absolute failure in every capacity, then that, stick around. I'm not an absolute failure, just a moderate one. But anyway, enough about that. Let's just restock these gears. I need to set these ones up at least. Need 2 more. No, I don't have enough. Right, so for the mortars, this one took a bit of properly mathing out for me, so I remember it. It is, so 3 stone crushers, 2. You're going to need 4 processors. At the minute, these messy layouts are fine. Once we get to the actual proper automation stuff, then we shall redo things to make them a bit more compact and nice looking. So, yeah, no. Eight. So for these, we have this one going to these 2, this one going to these 2, and this one goes like that. Wait. Let's do it slightly better, and it goes like that. Yeah. Then the ones that go that way will get split between those 2. Yeah. Now, mortars are the bane of the existence of anyone who's played this game to keep stocked. So gears I can understand buying in bulk, but why does this guy need 7 mortars? 7! And we're also going to need... Oh, nothing yet. Wait, what am I doing? The ding threw me off. Yeah, let's start buying the linen thread. Right, so we're going to need a lot of plants. 5. The 25 plots should be enough. Should. For the time being. Right. And now we can buy all the we can buy all the flax seeds to fill this with all the money I've just spent on limestone that don't have the space to put anywhere. Oh wait, never mind. So so this one is, we need planks. Go away. Oops. I spaced them wrong. Oh, never mind. Like I said, it really don't matter at the minute. Need... I'll remember the buttons eventually. Needs that, that needs that, and then we go... Wait, is that right? No, no it's not. Not right at all. I've totally forgotten. You know what, we're going to close the shop. That we've got, and then we can actually plan this out right. So, 60 a minute, that's where I went wrong. So it's just... Nope, wrong button. Actually, that we want to do. And then that goes there for those to go in there. That goes there for those to go in there. And then we can research the rope. And we'll get a processor there. Put that there. Copy it there. And put those there. And then we also just want some storage for the other flax we're going to be getting. Right. Large one gears. No, I can't because we're out of logs. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, and then we're gonna start setting up for his first bit of automation. Like, well, full automation in the next level. So, so what I'm thinking is, all this is gonna be, well, gonna be somewhat rearranged, but we're gonna go large gears, small gears, rope, mortars, something like that. New shop layout, come and have a look. We've even got a candle. Let's turn it in, get to the next level, and now we'll start having some of the good stuff. So, if we go to the upgrade point now, first we shall go to research and have a look at what we've got. So I'll also move my hand from my mouth so you can actually hear me clearly. So this level introduces the furnace, which will which I figured I'd point out before I choose my upgrades, because at this level all we've got for fuel really are planks. So we're just going to make those a little bit more efficient. And we can now make the catapults as well. The hoppers, and we're just going to set all this going apart from that, not you. We're a ways off wanting to do that, yep. I want to set up the furnace, the smelter, so then we can start making iron nails and the lab stands. And then with all this, once that's all done, we can then get properly going on a decent enough setup. Right, I'm actually... and then what we're going to do, we're going to go there, because we need rope. The catapults can be used to restock our shelves, which is exactly what we're going to get set up now. So they're very limited when it comes to angles, so ideally it's pretty much straight on. Like, that's too much of an angle for catapult. First things first, we're gonna take our just plank production and put that there. And then we're gonna check our research. So we've got the elevators, I can start getting the iron smelter set up. Right, so gonna shift click and select all that, cut it and put it just there. And then I will be sorting out my hotbars soon as well, so don't worry too much about that. It will be done, just not really a priority right now. So then the gears will go through there, and we can do that. We shall watch as we'll just watch and enjoy the first bit of full, well, not full, first bit of kind of semi-automation we've got going, because I still need to go buy the logs to supply it, but that's fine. So the gears go up to the catapult, and there they go. Now this one, again, we're gonna have much better things to set up, like much better ways to set up things to make it look better, but for the time being we're not hurting for space, so we can do all that stuff later. But what I do ideally want is to make those, but for those I need iron nails, which means I need to set up our iron production as well. So aha. Alright, I'm gonna do a jump cut and then when I'm back, these will be moved. And no, I'm not. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. So gonna do a quick jump cut, move these, and then we'll start on the iron production. And we're back. So I've just moved stone production over there. Right. So, and now we're actually gonna need. Well, not need, but want to use a table. So we're gonna place 1, 2, just to make sure we've got plenty of space. 3. I don't actually think I'll need 3. Oh my god, there's 5 people. I might need to close up again. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do, and then for each one, because planks are shocking as fuel, we're gonna have 1 table saw for each. Then we're actually gonna use the slanted conveyor to feed into those. And then we also want the smelter to go there. And so what I want is I want 1 smelter that's purely just okay, just interrupt me, why don't you? Yeah, nice. 1 smelter that's purely for the iron ingots, and then the other 2 are going to make nails, and I cannot remember what the rates are for this. They're 10 a minute. Right, let's actually learn how to make these. I think we're going to need 4 processors. Yep. So 10 a minute goes into 5 minutes, so if we have 2, yeah, we're all good. And yeah. And then we can go. There's there. There's there. And how many does it produce? 15 a minute? 15 a minute, which will make 60, but that's fine because we could go you to there, you to there, and then those. And we're going to check his quests. So carpenter quest, and then we get the metal storage box, which is, as far as I'm aware, the largest storage box in the game so far. The game is still early access, but we shall continue that next time on Alchemy Factory, where we'll finish up setting up all this automation and carry on progressing. So if you've stayed this long, thanks for watching. Don't forget, for me this is just going to be a hobby unless you give me a reason to make it more. So if you want to see these things improve, then be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, guys, and I shall see you later. That's all, because I can't see you. Goodbye.